All right. You hearing me? Hearing me well? Because I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm a little bit under the weather. So just let me know if you're hearing me. Good morning all. Let's welcome to another. Hi Christy, what's up? Christy, you were here last night? I just have out. You know, Christy. You sell out the thing, Christianity and chicken or pizza. Sell out, Christy. Hey, if I miss the live, Christy. Yes, sir, Christy. Your body don't need life. You don't need life. You're active. Morning. Can I squeeze one more JJ if time allows? I'm gonna try run through it quicker though. Given the fact that you're all seasoned, that you're here from last night, so most of the questions you'll be seeing already. Or you should be seeing already. Morning, King. How are you? So it's a 1 o'clock exam, right? 1 o'clock for Jamaica and 2 o'clock for the other Caribbean countries. That's right. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna give 3 more minutes. Oh, 1 o'clock in Trinidad also. Okay. That means Trinidad exam is before Jamaica exam then. Okay. So I'm just giving until 7:30 because you wouldn't really have much time to watch back this if you miss it. So it's 1 o'clock right through. Okay. That means you guys will be doing the exam before us. Don't get any ideas now. Hey. Okay, nice. Welcome everyone from all the Caribbean country. Welcome West Indies. All right. Welcome. So 2 more minutes and then we'll start. Which paper am I sending in the group? Jordan. Jaden. I normally send all the papers in the group. All right, so 1 more minute. But Jaden, I always send papers with answers. Don't I always send paper with answers, guys? Don't. Yeah, I send papers with answers. It's in the group. I sent all 5 papers. Said Jaden, you know, look on it yet. Check your revised in a long time. Last night, you born the midnight time. All right, so enough talking. Let's get to action. All right, so question. So this is the 2024 January paper. Thanks to Pinky. You know, so on a big up Pinky. Because without Pinky, this wouldn't be possible. So I'm gonna give Pinky some love. January 2024. All right, so I'm gonna give Pinky some love. All right. I'm gonna show Pinky a lot of appreciation for what she did. So we thank you, Pinky. I'm just opening it now. So let's see what's up. All right, so this is January 2024. Let's see what's up. So the first question states that which of the following substances can pass through the cell membrane of an animal cell by the process of osmosis? Are you guys seeing the screen? No? Let me fix that up. Let me fix that up. Let me fix that up. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I shared the wrong thing, man. We should be good. All right, so the first question states, which of the following substances can pass through the cell membrane of animal cell by the process of osmosis? So one, we're seeing a lot of C's. So osmosis is water, so of course it will be C. All right, great job. Next two, which organ is responsible for respiration? We start off simple. Let's go. Let's push those answers. Two, respiration. We're seeing two. And please to put the number beside your answer because the live will log at times. So two, like if you put in 2 and D, you put 2D. 3D, you put the question number and the letter. All right, so yes, D, mitochondria, very simple stuff. Three, which of the following structure is common to both plant and animal cell? Both common to plant and animal cell for 3. So Gabriel coming out the blocks hot. 3D. Right? Anybody adjust Lee? 3D, yes, 3D. 3D is beautiful. We're not spending much time on simple stuff. Yes, that's correct. Moving on to 4. Item 4 refers to the following diagram showing a leaf from a de-starch potted plant. And we have file paper here. So the plant is exposed to the sunlight for a few days, and the leaf is removed and tested for starch. The color of the part labeled X will be the outer part. What would be the color? So you're seeing 4A, seeing 4B is brown. Yummy is 4B, 4A, 4A. Nice. Blue, black. Okay. So it won't be 4B, it will be 4A. Why? B would be the color after it is de-starched. So after it is de-starched, it will be brown, basically, depending on how you de-starch it, if you boil it. But they never say how them de-starch it, right? But them say after a while, it is placed in the sun for a few days. So that means that it will get back the starch from photosynthesis, right? So to get back the starch from photosynthesis. Right, so it is de-starch and you put it in the sun for a few days. That means photosynthesis will occur. Right, so therefore the answer would be A, because it will be positive for starch. Alright. So we get that the people who said B. I've seen some answers with B, but it can't be given this testing for starch and testing your knowledge for photosynthesis. Right? So it's actually A. It's placed back in the sun and therefore photosynthesis takes place. All right, next question. Which of the following is an example of terrestrial food chain? All right, that we see that already, guys. We've seen that already. Question 5, we've seen that already. Yes, 5C. 5C. Yeah, we're jumping on that. Not spending much time on that. Terrestrial is land. Which of the following foods will most likely test positive for fat? So we have yam, peanut, orange, white rice. So I'm seeing Chrissy with 6B. 6B. Yes, peanut. Peanut would have fat. Yam is starch. Orange is fruits or roughage. White rice is also starch. So it will be B for peanut. Which are the following disease caused by lack of vitamin A? Simple stuff, guys. Running 7. Lack of vitamin A. Running 7 hot. Indeed. 7D. Night blindness. Running 8. Which of the following food items would best help to prevent constipation? So running 8. Let's go. 8, let's go. Let's go with 8. So we're saying D. So 8, which 8 is A. Remember, guys, if you're new, please to put the number beside the letter because sometimes it lags. So I think you're answering the question before. So 8 is A because cheese doesn't help none at all. Great. Moving on, which of the following is a function of liver? Which of the following is the function of the liver? Is it to store bile, production of bile? emulsification of fat. Well, emulsification of bile and transportation of bile. So 9. Seeing 9A, seeing 9A, 9B, 9B. All right, guys, so just to clear up, 9, the liver actually produces bile, right? The gallbladder stores bile. All right, so let's get that right. The gallbladder. So if you never know that, let's have that. The gallbladder stores bile. So the liver produces bile. The gallbladder stores bile, right? And then the bile emulsify fat. The bile emulsify fat, right? So the bile emulsify fat. If you never know that, get knowing that now. The bile emulsify fat. The bile emulsify fat. All right, so it has to be B. 9 is B. Next, we have the table here. And it refers to the body mass index of 4 persons. So what is the body mass index category as I follow? Then give a category here, which makes it very easy. Which makes 10 easy. Which of the following, which of the persons above is considered overweight? So which of the persons is considered to be overweight? We're seeing 10C for Chrissy. 10C, 10C. All right, so C is very straightforward. Won't spend much time there. Moving on to the person in the normal weight category has a weight of what? So the person in the normal weight category has a weight of what? So normal, based on the diagram, person in the normal would have a weight of what? We're seeing 36. We're seeing B. We're seeing B. We're seeing C. So we're seeing a lot of varying answer. Guys, it shouldn't even be varying. It's pretty simple. Don't overthink and give away an answer. All right. So the question says, it says, in the person in the normal weight category has a weight of how much kg? So you look back and you look on the diagram and you see, all right, then which one of these is in the normal weight range? Right? So the normal would be between 18 and 24, 18.5 and 24.9. So therefore, it would be 2 would be normal. And then you're looking for 2's weight. And 2's weight is 54. So therefore, the answer would be B. So we get that? So we get that? Do we see how we arrived there? Excellent. So please don't give away your marks. Please, in a few hours' time, please to go in there, right? And don't give away your marks. Read your questions properly, analyze the question properly. Don't give away your marks. All right, moving on to another question. Question 12. What is the function of the incisor? What is the function of the incisor in the digestion of food? And for all of you who have friends who are studying, you can get them on the live as well. This paper hasn't been published yet, so it's a good practice. So we're seeing 12, we're seeing 12B, tearing. We're seeing 12B, 12B. The incisor is used for cutting. So the answer is A. 12 is A, guys. Remember that. All right, so you don't want to mix up the teeth. All right. Let's just give you a check there. All right. So we like to check over here. You know, checking is not bad. Want to ensure that we are right. So if you look at the diagram, it says incisor is to cut food. You see that? So that clarifying what's going on. The incisors cut food, and then the canine tear food, grip food. The premolar and the molar crush food. All right. So let's just get that out the way. So see that? Again, there's nothing, y'all. All right, says A. Next, 13. Water is required by all living things in order to do what? What's the main function of water here? Let's go, guys. Let's push the answers. Let's push those answers. So I'm seeing 13C, 13A. Water wouldn't dissolve fat. That wouldn't be the main thing. The main thing would be transport substances. All right, so 13 would be C. It wouldn't be to dissolve fat. And that's not the main function of water. All right, to dissolve fat. So it would be C. All right. Which are the following diagram shows the correct movement of the ribs and the external intercostal muscle when a human breathes in air. So Christy is saying 14 is A. Yannick is saying it's A. So yes, A is right because when you breathe in, the ribs will go up and intercostal muscle contract. So it would have to be between A and B. And if it says the ribs goes down, it can't be. So it's actually A. All right, well done, guys. We're moving. 15. Which are the following is essential for development of red blood cells in infant. Which are the following mineral is essential for red blood cell development in infant. So we're at 15. Let's go, lads. Let us push. So Gabriel is saying 15 is A. 15 is A. 15 is A. TJ, welcome. TJ, welcome, I should say. Nope. So the mineral needed for iron, for red blood cell is iron. 15 is A. Right? Phosphorus has nothing to do with developing of red blood cell. Remember, if somebody has anemia, they are expected to consume iron. Right? So them eat callaloo and those type of lean meat. So they're trying, and then people with anemia, if they can't eat callaloo, they'll take iron tablets. Right? So it doesn't matter in what context, iron will be the answer for that. Moving on for 16. A sample of pepsin is taken from the stomach. Will not function in the small intestine because so if you move pepsin from the stomach, it will not function. Why? 16. Is it because the small intestine is acidic? Is it because stomach juice is alkaline? Is it because the action of pepsin is affected by temperature? I believe I've explained this a lot of times. Right? The small intestine is alkali because the small intestine has pancreatic amylase. All of these do not work in acidic condition. Right? Acidic condition. So, small intestine is not acidic. So, who said yummy? Yummy can't be acidic. The only one region in the body is acidic is the stomach. And that's where the pepsin is. The pepsin, I said this a lot of times. If you are here regularly, you know this, that pepsin survives in acidic condition. I'm always asked, what's the pH of pepsin? Right? I'm going to ask this mine again. What's the normal pH range for pepsin? What's the normal range for pH for pepsin? 2. So the people in there, 2 to 3, thereabout. So therefore, if it's taken from the stomach into the small intestine would not have that pH. So therefore, it would not perform at optimum. So therefore, it will be D, because the small intestine has a more alkaline neutral environment, and the pH pepsin needs an acidic environment. Moving on to 17. Which of the following statements is true about aerobic and anaerobic respiration? And again, this is the process of elimination. Right? So we just eliminate sometimes question and not make much sense, so we just eliminate the rest of them. So Chrissy is saying A. A lot of people running with A. So we're seeing A a lot. So we look on it and we say oxygen is required for aerobic respiration. That is right. So we put a ticky there, or a blue there. Then we say anaerobic respiration occurs in the mitochondria. We know this is incorrect. Where does anaerobic respiration take place again? It's not in the mitochondria. Where does it take place? Where does anaerobic respiration take place? Where does anaerobic respiration take place? In the cytoplasm. Very, very good. In the cytoplasm. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. In the cytoplasm. All right? C. More energy is produced during anaerobic respiration. That is false. Right? How much ATP does anaerobic respiration normally produce? Right? Normally produce very little. Normally, aerobic respiration produces around 38 ATP, and the other one produces around 2 to 3, give and take. And lactic acid is produced during aerobic respiration. It's not produced in aerobic respiration, it's produced in anaerobic respiration. So the most sensible thing there is A. Moving on. 18. Which of the following sequences shows the path taken by air moving into the lungs? So we're at 18. So we're seeing the trachea, the bronchi, the bronchos, the alveoli. Chrissy is saying C. Right, and Battle is saying C. Indeed, because it goes from the trachea, right, and then it goes to the bronchi, which is a little branch there, 2 branches there, and then the bronchioles are inside of the lungs, which deliver, which transport oxygen and carbon dioxide or gases in and out. So C is a beautiful answer. Well done, guys. Moving to 19. Oxygen pass from ear sacs to blood capillaries in what process? Simple stuff. Simple stuff. 19, guys. Let's push. 19. Oxygen uses B. Anonymous answer. Diffusion. Not spending much time on that. The circulatory system in humans consists of blood and what? Finish that sentence. All right, 20, guys. We're gonna speed in. We're speeding. We're speeding. So Yomi says B. Chrissy says C. Nikki says C. So the answer is C, guys. Remember the lymphatics. The lymph are part of the lymphatic system. Right? So, and the lymphatic system supports the circulatory system by providing homeostasis, balance in liquid, a balance in fluid of the body, and also protection of the body. That's the 2 main job of the lymphatic system. Balance, which supports homeostasis, and protect the body. Right? So 20, undoubtedly C. Moving on to 21. refers to the following diagram, which shows the final stages of the procedure of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. What is the first step that must be taken in order to perform the procedure successfully? 21. Yeah, we're kicking on this last night and we run some jokes about it as well. So, you know, so you have to go up on your back first. Back is very important in this procedure. Right? So C, place the person on his back and tilt his forehead back with one hand. What's the next step again? We're supposed to know this by heart still. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I will know that by heart. If you're here and you go through the paper, you know that by heart. 22, which are following the function of the lymph node. Yes, pinching the nostrils is indeed correct. So we have that lock. 22. I just told you the answer, Chrissy. Me literally just say it. Good morning. Me literally just say it. Basically, I gave you that answer. I gave you that one for free. Why people saying D? I just said it. Don't listen to that all. I just said the main function of the lymphatic system is to provide balance in fluid, right? And I stated that it protects the body and provides balance, help with homeostasis. We're just interested in the answer and not listening at all. That's crazy. Come on. Listen, brother. Listen. Important. It's very important that you listen, guys. Listen. Remember, say last time, you know, say, nah, go through this as much. Listen, lads. Remember the lymph nodes. Lymph nodes, I just said it. I said it helps the body in homeostasis, maintain fluid. So it couldn't be that answer. All right? We said that already. So make sure you listen, lads. Listen. Filtration and destruction of, right, is filtration and more with the inside of the Bowman's capsule and the kidney and them something. That did make no sense right there, so. 23, oxygen carrying capacity of the red blood cell, presence of hemoglobin, pretty simple. 23 is B. 24, when there is bleeding from a cut through a person's skin, blood clots are formed when platelets become entangled in what? There's only one logical answer there for 24. So 24, you're seeing fibrin. You're seeing a lot of fibrin, and fibrin is the only logical answer. Moving on to 25. The function of valves in the heart is 2. Pretty simple. Function of valve in the heart. Valve in the heart. And that's 25. C, to prevent backflow. Moving on. 26. The bone located in the thorax, which is connected to the ribs at the front by the cartilage, is what? Which bone is that? 26. We are at 26. So I'm seeing 26B. Sternum. Makes sense. All right. That's the T shape in the chest there, right at the front. Moving on, 27 refers to extension of the forearm. 27, which point is indicated at, so what's the point at origin in the tricep here? Explain that last night, guys. We explained that last night. Let's go. 27. All right, seeing some answers popping in. 27. Yes, 26 is B. 27, 27. I'm seeing 27, 3. C. Remember, guys, we explained this last night. The origin is at the top, and the insertion is at the bottom. And the insertion is where movement takes place. Movement. We said that last night in the live where we mentioned this. Right? So it has to be A, because the origin doesn't move. And it's at the proximal. And then this is at the diastole. D-I-S-D-I-P-R, proximal. We say all of that already, guys. We forgot already. We forgetting, guys. Come on, man. We shot that last night, man. All right. So remember, the origin is always at the top. So the answer is A. All right. Moving on. 28. Refer to the following diagram showing movements of the forelimb. Right. So which of the following correctly describe actions of diagram 1 and 2? So okay. So we're saying 1, the bicep is contracted. Okay. B is correct. D is correct. Because when it goes up here, the bicep is going to contract. Means I got tough up. I got flex. It can't be C because C is saying the arm is extended. It's not extended if it's going up. Right? And then 2 is going down. So if it's going down, then the bicep is going to relax, meaning that the tricep is going to contract. So D is correct. Well done, guys. Beautiful. That's well worked. Give yourself a round of applause for D. Well done, guys. Well done. That was I'm pretty proud of that one. Good reasoning ability shown there. All right. Excellent reasoning ability. All right. 29. The main function of the vertebral column is to do what? Main function of the vertebral column. 29. Protects the spinal cord, Neek says. Yummy says to protect the spinal cord also. So, pretty simple. Moving on. 30. Which of the following metabolic products of human body is toxic? Baby, me love it, they call you toxic. Baby, me love it, they call you toxic. So which one of them toxic? Like the song. Baby, me love it, you're toxic. Which one of them toxic? Baby, me love it, because you're toxic. Yeah, I'm gonna want that, you know. That they're on the clean part, boy. Which one of Armani? Let's go. Urea, indeed, because bile is used to emulsify fat. It's not toxic. Water can never be toxic. Glucose can't be toxic. It's urea. All right. 31 refers to the following diagram of a structure found in the kidney. X. Me ask X the whole night last night. Every chance we get me ask X. I was killing you all with X. We'll get the little one question and repeat 20 times. I'm asking, what is X? You see how good questioning, you see how good questioning can come back to save you? Indeed. No joking around there. No joking around here. By the way, you know, me I go ask, you know, what is Y? No, me always I go ask, you know. What is Y? Alright, you know, me always I go ask, you know. What is W? No, me always I go ask, you know. Me always I go ask what is W. What is W? Alright. Answer them a fly in. Please to put the W and what you said is. W. Please to put the letter that I put and tell me what it is. So I have W. What is W? Alright, I'm seeing W is the loop of Henel. Alright. Anybody else? Yes, the W is the loop of Henel. Very good. Very good, lads. Loop of Henel is W. Alright. Alright, now, watch out. What is What is P? What is P? What is P, lads? I'm seeing P is a proximal convoluted tubule. Yes. Excellent, lads. Excellent. One more. What is A? What is A, lads? Well, it's somewhere around there. A is the distal convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule. Is the one we'll want. And A should be on this. All right. So yeah, good work, guys. Good work. Next one is 32. Which are following labeled part represents fatty tissue? And what's D? D is correct. D is correct. Ria, just text me on WhatsApp after I explain that to you. All right. What's another name for D? D is correct. What's another name for D? What is another name for D? What's another name for D? Nope. Yeah, just Lee. Subcutaneous layer. Very good. Big up Just Lee. Just Lee. Big up yourself. Very good answer, but is a girl or a boy? Not sure what Just Lee is. What's your gender? Female or male? I'm the one said good boy and then you see it? And you get myself no problem. You can watch you sue me. Just me. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Moving on. The ability of the human body to maintain a constant environment is called what? I preach this every day. Every day I preach that. Homeostasis. Which part of the nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord? Oh, this is easy stuff. 34. Strakalaki. Please to put the number question and the letter beside it so I can know the answer. Please. Because sometimes it logs. Come on, we have 79 people, man. Let's push some likes on the line. Push some likes, man. Let's push some likes. Push the like button, man. Yeah, man. 34. 34. 34 is C. Push the like button, man. Oh, you there, so? We're there early in the morning. Oh, now push the like button. You don't understand. So early in the morning, we are trying to get someone in. Oh, now push the like button. Push the like button, man. Push the like button. Not the love button, the like button. Push the like button, man. We take the love them same way. But me not understand. Say on the day upon life on can chop at you know what? May I come go, may I come go my bed. Me want sleep, you know. Me are sick. Man sick out here living. And you can't give me a little like, man. Come on, give me some like, man. Some like, guys. Let's go. 35. Which are the following regions responsible for the conscious action, right? Or thought. I'm seeing A. What is A, by the way? Everybody I say A. What is A? You know me, I go ask, you know. You know me, I go ask. What is A? Okay. Okay, so the answer 35 is A. By the way, what is B? Okay, you know me, I go ask, you know. What is B? B. B is the pituitary gland. If you put in the thing closer, this is the pituitary gland. This is the hypothalamus. All right. What is I? What is tree? Tree is the cerebellum. Very good. Tree is the cerebellum. Nice. What is IV? What is IV? So let's just do a quick recap of the brain. And we see it clear as mud. The hypothalamus is above the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is here. And this is the medulla oblongata. Right? So IV will be the medulla oblongata. Right? And the functions, make sure you know all the functions, right? Make sure you know the functions just in case. Cerebrum, thought, problem solving, decision making, plan and emotion, responsible for intelligence, memory, learning, speech, language, process visual, auditory, and other external information, coordinates voluntary action, right? Cerebellum controls balance and posture, coordinates movement. Medulla oblongata controls automatic involuntary actions such as the heart rate, breathing rate, blood pressure, peristalsis. Hypothalamus regulates the body temperature, coordination of body fluids by controlling release of ADH, right? That is in the kidney or your kidney reabsorb and they go water, and pituitary gland secretes variety of hormones. All right, so that's a quick revision of what that is. So IV, medulla oblongata. Moving on. to 36. Which of the following is not true of voluntary action? 36, we're at now, guys. So Yomi is saying 36 is C, a movement of action is unconsciously performed at all time. Right? I think that one is pretty much straightforward. All right. Next, 37 refers to a reflex arc. And what are the structures P and Q? $37, lads. So 37 is C. Right? C. Pretty simple, lads. Remember, this is a reflex arc. So the stimuli will be here. Let's pretend this is the fire, blue flame. Right? So this is fire. And then the fire picks up the sense. It picks up the sense, and this means this is a sense neuron. Because we can see the cell body here. See the cell body here, so it gives it away. Even if I know it is C, C is the only thing that starts the sense organ. And then the synapse, you have to look very closely to see it. So you have to look up and you see that it's between the space and the sign. Remember, nerves don't touch, they jump across. All right. So therefore, the answer would be C. All right, next. Which of the following organ has both exocrine and endocrine function? 38. So we're in 38 is B. 38 is B. I'm seeing it's B because the pancreas is an exocrine. Right? What do you mean by exocrine? Exocrine, what do you mean by that? Pancreas is exocrine. What does exocrine mean? So exocrine gland produces, yes, it has a duct, but what else? It produces digestive juice. Don't the pancreas produce amylase, pancreatic amylase, pancreatic trypsin, lipase, and all of those things? So it's an exocrine. It produces exocrine. It produces all of those gastric juices through its duct. And it's an endocrine. Why is it an endocrine? Why is the pancreas an endocrine? Why is it endocrine, guys? I want to take long boy. Endocrine because it makes hormones. Simple stuff. It produces insulin. Hormone. So endocrine, it produces hormone, insulin, which lower blood sugar level. And it produces gastric juices. So it's an exocrine gland. So it's both. Sure, this question comes from paper too. I probably have straight biology. I'm mixing up straight biology with human and social biology questions. Anyways, 39. The membrane which encloses the fetus and secretes a watery substance for its protection is called what? Guys, some of your internet lagging bad. So 39. 39, the amniotic sac, because it produces the amniotic fluid. And they could what's another name for the amniotic sac? What's another name for the amniotic sac? What is another name for the amniotic sac? No one them got trick you know. What's another name for the amniotic sac? Me no one them got trick you. What is another name for the amniotic sac? The amnion. The amnion. Very good, Yummy. The amnion. That's another name for it. Amnion. Very, very good. Very good, Yummy. I hope I not Google that in a Yummy. If I Google it, may I take back my praise. Kimberly. You have to go come down, you know. Kimberly, you have to come down. Write down. You have to come down before the exam. You have come down before 1 o'clock, Kimberly. You have to come way down. Way down. Alright, let's go to 40. What's the function of a follicle stimulating hormone? So again, we use the process of elimination. The follicle stimulating hormone. So we use the process of elimination. And guys, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, please to subscribe. Subscribe for all the good and niceness. We have a lot of things in store. We plan to get some of you guys getting featured. So a lot of good things in store, prizes and surprises. A lot of things, good things are in store, but you'll see. So subscribe, guys. All right. So 40. We use the process of elimination. So the first thing, controls the formation of corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is controlled by LH. LH, luteinizing hormone. The luteinizing hormone is what makes corpus luteum. The follicle stimulating hormone produce the Graafian follicle. So the Graafian follicle, I'm going to say it again, because I know no like listen. FSH produce the Graafian follicle. FSH produce the Graafian follicle. Not the corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is progesterone. All right. So FSH is a Graafian follicle. All right. So that's out of it. So supports the follicles, the growth of follicle, i.e. the Graafian follicle. It does that. And it produces estrogen. Yes. So this is true. Prepares the lining of uterus or embryo. This is also true. But both of them does that. And progesterone, LH does it more. Progesterone, LH along with progesterone because LH produce progesterone. So LH along with progesterone is more important for preparing the lining of the uterus for the embryo. Because remember that is in the progesterone, LH and the progesterone basically work near 2 weeks into menstruation. That means it's near to implantation. Stimulates the follicle to produce progesterone. That's the job of LH. So therefore the answer is B. So remember, Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle. All right, moving on to 40. Which of the following birth control method is an injectable contraceptive which prevents the release of ovum for 8 to 12 weeks? So 41 Pinky says D. Majority of you guys saying D. D is correct. Can't be surgical. D are the only logical answer. Which of the following shows the order of the processes that occur during pregnancy? So the order of the processes that occur during pregnancy. See? You sure, Johnny? Look, read the thing properly. Pregnancy. Read it properly. Read it properly. (42B), fertilization, implantation. Mm. 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 I'm seeing D. I'm seeing pregnancy. During pregnancy. How do you get pregnant? Pregnancy, 42. How do you get pregnant? After fertilization, lads. You can't pregnant without fertilization. That's the first thing. What you gonna implant? Ear? B. Because the fertilization occurs first where the gametes fuse. The gametes fuse. Right? And when the gametes fuse, there's implantation. Right? In the womb. Remember, it fuse first, and then the embryo is developed. And when the embryo is developed, then mitosis starts to take place. Mitosis, in the sense that the body cells will start to develop. The body cells will start to develop. So the answer would be B. Because remember, mitosis is the development of somatic cells, body cells. Right? Body cells. It's not sexual reproduction. Right? It's body cells. After the baby is developed, its body cells will have to develop. So mitosis will occur after the embryo is developed. So B is the answer there, lads. Moving on to 43. Right? Which of the following process ensure that clones are producing sexual reproduction in asexual reproduction? 43. 43. B. Because it says asexual and clones is asexual, meaning one parent. One parent. One parent. Mitosis is sexual reproduction of gametes. Of gametes. Mitosis is not sexual reproduction. Meiosis is sexual reproduction. I want to get so So 43 is B, mitosis. Listen, lads, listen, guys, this is simple stuff. We say it every day. We say mitosis is everything else but sexual reproduction. We say that every day. Mitosis is everything. Every cell in your body is basically mitosis apart from sex cell. We scream that mitosis is sex. Mitosis is everything else but sexual reproduction. Mitosis 46 chromosome is passed on the same exact copy, identical daughter cells, no variation. Mitosis. Meiosis is sex, egg and sperm. Egg and sperm. If it involve egg and it involve sperm, it cannot be meiosis. If it don't involve sex, gametes, sex cell, it cannot be meiosis. Meiosis is sexual, sex. There's absolutely no confusion whatsoever with these two. None. No confusion. None. There's no confusion whatsoever. None. Meiosis is sex cell. Sex. And finally involves sex, it's not meiosis. And this says asexual. Asexual. Right? So asexual means not. It don't involve sex. That means if it don't involve sex, it's one parent. It's simple, lads. One parent. One single parent. Sex affair between two. You ever see? Do you ever see dog have sex with himself? No. Have you ever seen a rabbit that they beat himself and have sex? No. Sex is between two people, biologically speaking. Two people. So I put that absolutely crystal clear. Sex take two people, 23 from the mother and 23 from the father, comes together and make 46. That is why meiosis is called haploid number, because meiosis is half. 23 from the mother, 23 from the father. So meiosis is 23. Haploid number are N. 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 Mitosis is diploid number 2N 46 chromosome. Crystal clear, lads. All right? So no confusion whatsoever. That is why we see here, we see that this mitosis occurs after the embryo has developed. That means this part would have been meiosis. Fertilization and all that, meiosis. And then mitosis comes after the development of the embryo, because if the lung cell, if him lungs are grow, if him skin are grow, all that's gonna happen is that his skin cells are gonna be replicated identically. When him cells dead, him go reproduce identically. So when the skin cells them dead, they are gonna replace by identical copy. When all your cell organelles like your mitochondria, they die. they are replaced identically by mitosis, not sex. Mitosis is not sex, it's everything else but sex. Okay, moving on. May I make it clear? Because every time we come on to mitosis and meiosis, there's somebody we're not clear. So, 44 refers to the following pedigree. Allele for brown eye color B is dominant over the allele blue eye color B. So, color B, so the brown eye is dominant and blue eye is recessive. Now, which are the following represented by U? So, what U is based on all of this? What's the genotype for U? Pretty simple. Let's go. Yes, Ray, I appreciate that, but I just wanted to understand, all right? It's pretty clear. So 44, what's that, guys? So TJ says C. Akila says C. Nice. I'm seeing a lot of C's. So C is indeed correct. And if you're sitting there on the live and you don't, you say, how them get C? How them get C? Me don't understand how them get C. I don't know. It's pretty clear, lads. It says this, BB, it says this is heterozygous, and this is a brown-eyed male based on the diagram here. So square is normally for male and circle is for female using the pedigree chart, right? And then this now represents a blue-eyed female. And it says that the B, brown-eyed, is B is dominant over B, which is recessive. So that means for a recessive to show, there has to be no dominant near. So it can't be pure that dominant, right? So therefore, the only possible reason why is this is a blue-eyed female if it is BB, two recessive traits coming together, because it can't be. Once a dominant is there, it takes the dominant. All right. 45. Which of the following types of variation is most influenced by the environment? Let's go. Melissa, you still don't understand? All right, are there people still don't understand 44? Is there anybody that don't understand 44? Let's just get that clear. Is there anybody who do 44? Just please indicate quickly. Remember, that once it's capital B, it's dominant. And once a dominant is paired with a recessive is common. Any common letter is a recessive, and any capital letter is dominant. Once a dominant is paired with a recessive, the dominant will show. So in this case, B, it will be a brown-eyed male with a trait of blue eye, right? If it is B, it's gonna be a pure brown-eyed, right? So they are saying, what is U? And in this case, U based on the table, U is a blue-eyed female. And blue-eyed is represented by this. allele, a recessive B. So the only possible genotype would be BB, because that's the only way a recessive shows if it is paired with itself. Once it is paired with a dominant, it will not show. You will only have the traits. So do we understand 44? Remember, B, a recessive, can only show if it is paired with itself. Just like the square, the genotype for a blue-eyed male is the same. The blue-eyed male will also be BB. And W is more likely BD, because these two, if I do the square, more than likely it's going to be heterozygous. Yes, they're asking you why you is a blue-eyed female. And based on the reasoning, blue can only be a blue-eyed female if it is paired with itself, because it can't be paired with dominant. So moving on. 45. I'm seeing a lot of things in between for 45. 45. First of all, guys, the process of elimination. Let's use that. First of all, it can't be this, because this is what we call discontinuous variation. This is discontinuous variation. Discontinuous variation. And discontinuous variation is purely based on genetics. So this is out. Gender is genetics. You can't, well, people are going to argue this now, but we are standing from a biological standpoint. You can born a female and turn a male by the environment. Yes, we see people try to do it with surgery and all of these things. But however, from a biological standpoint, your chromosomes can't be altered. You can cut off your penis. You can take a hormone pill, but the biological factors still remain that you are XX for female and XY for male. That does not change. You can't alter that. So it's between B and A. Now, height is affected, but it's not affected as much as weight. Because weight, you eat food. Food, it's more easily altered. Weight is something where you eat, it's influenced by your lifestyle, your choice to eat. If you eat fast food and you love sweets, and a lot harder to change than height. So it says most influence. Height is influenced, but not as much as weight. 46. Which of the following hormones is produced from bacteria that have been genetically engineered by humans? We kind of answered that yesterday. So 46, guys, let's push. Yes, the insulin. I remember we put that in E. coli bacteria. E. coli bacteria. Right? E. coli bacteria. Next, 47 refers to the following bar chart, which shows the risk of dying from a heart attack or a stroke from lean, normal, and obese persons. So we have lean. So we have a lean person that is fit, a lean person that is not fit. We have a normal person that is fit. We have a normal person that is not fit. We have a fat person, a fit person that is fit, and we have fat person that is not fit. Which of the following conclusions be drawn from the graph? Oh, may I go back to 40? May I go back to 47? Thanks for that. I was moving so quick. I'm gonna move back to 47. But since you're at 48, let's just answer that quickly. Good morning, Speed. What's going on? Yes, guys, I'm aware I missed out 47. I'm gonna go back. But since I'm here, let's just answer this question. What's your answer, Just Lee? Your answer is C. I'm seeing B. So a fit, lean person is least likely to suffer a heart attack. Okay. Remember, you're analyzing the graph, guys. This one is a little, you have to take little time and analyze what's going on. All right, so let's look at what's going on. So it says analyze the diagram, right? So it says the first one says a fit lean person, right? So the fit lean person will be this guy, right? Is least likely to suffer from a heart attack. That's true, right? This says a fit obese person, which is this guy, right, is less likely to suffer a heart attack than an unfit lean person, which is this guy. And if we draw the diagram here, it's not going to be straight, but that you realize that is true. An obese, fit person, a fit, obese person is less likely to suffer heart attack than a lean, unfit person. So this is true as well. Then now it says 3, an unfit, normal person, which is this guy, is less likely to suffer heart attack than an unfit, lean person, which is this guy. And this is higher. Normal person would be higher. So the answer is A. Because this is out of it. You're just reasoning the diagram, guys. It gives you the key there. Unfit, aerobically fit. So you're just reasoning it. There it is. Aerobically fit. You look on the key and you draw up your diagram. You analyze, you need to analyze. Alright. 49. Which are following transmitter pathogens called malaria? Again, we love that question. Malaria. So 49. C. More than a 49. Malaria. Hold on there. Hold on there. Somebody say house fly give them malaria. That somebody have to come down right now. Right now. Right now. There are some new people here. Malaria is caused by Anopheles mosquitoes. Anopheles mosquito cause malaria. Every other disease in that little area there is caused by Aedes aegypti. Right? So, come on, lads. We're new to the live, man. We're new to the live. We know who new to the live. We're new to the live. You have to come down, man. So, for the people that's new to the live, Anopheles mosquito, right, cause malaria. Right? Aedes aegypti cause yellow fever, Zika, chikungunya, and the list goes on. Aedes aegypti, mosquito, right? Yellow fever, and all of these things. So make sure you know what Aedes aegypti does. So the people that don't know what Aedes aegypti does, Aedes aegypti, right? Yellow fever, Zika, chikungunya, dengue. Very, very important one that they love. Dengue. All right. Next. 50. Immunity passed on from fetus, from mother to fetus, by the way of the placenta. And 50 is B, natural passive, because it's made naturally from the mother and it's passed on to the child. 51, Reba feels tired and dizzy and complains of having a headache. She noticed some raised bump on her arms and legs, which would be a sign. Right, so what will be a sign? So a sign will be A, because sign is something you can see. A sign is something you can see, and a symptom is something you can feel. A sign is something you can see. So if you tell me, say, boy, your head I hurt you, that's a symptom. I can't see that, but you can feel it. So you can feel tired, you can feel dizzy, you can feel headache, but can't see that you are tired or you're dizzy or you have a headache. You just feel that. However, I can see the bumps, right? So for 51 will be A. 52, which of the following pests is classified as a vector? A year time now, justly. So a rat, right? So justly, a housefly and a rat are considered vectors, right? Vectors. Excellent. So look at the diagram. Which of the labeled area above represents evaporation? Evaporation. Vectors are any organism that carries a disease. So vector is transmit or is a causative agent. So mosquito and those things they are vectors as well. But that question asks for a specific disease. Mosquito don't really transmit if, for example, the question was like leptospirosis, you know, that would be rat, right? Justly, if I ask leptospirosis, it is to be rat. Housefly, probably let's say cholera, but it's not really specific. More than one things, more than one animals can carry cholera. All right, so D is correct because it's coming from the water into the water vapor. What is I? I'm going to ask, you know. What is I? Somebody put I on the answer for me. So I is transpiration because it's coming from the plant. What is I? What is I? Condensation, beautiful. And what is I? Pinky, Pinky, what you say? Pinky, a droppy short version. So 3. I. Precipitation. No man, respiration be coming from the plant. So it couldn't be respiration. Precipitation is rain, anything that falls. All right. Respiration be coming from living organism. So it would be precipitation. So 53 would be evaporation. That would be D. Moving on. 54. Which of the following statements about personal hygiene are true? Kathleen, what are you confused about? Kathleen, what are you confused about? So 54, lads. Sandra, please to put the number beside your answer. Like what you see the others are doing in 54. Okay. All right, so 54 would be D because it prevents infection when you're clean. It eliminates body odor, so you don't smell funky, right? As the Caribbean people say, don't smell green, boy. And of course, if you smell good, people are going on the side of you. So you be a social acceptance. If you smell funky, nobody don't come near no funky spray people. Who wants to know you're funky, man? You ever dey on bus and somebody smell funky and you just want to fly through the window? Come on, man. Funky? You don't want to no funky people. And time then you somebody and then funky and come out of a moving bus. So 54 D, everything. 55 refers to the following diagrams which show the stages in the life cycle of a housefly. So the larval stage, what is 55? So we're seeing the larval stage is Seeing N. Okay. Seeing C. 55. B. All right. So 55 would be, so let's look. So the 55, so this would be the egg. And then this would be the larvae. So larvae would be B. Because N, what is N called? What is N called for 55? What is N? N is the pupa. Very good. The pupa. Akila about maggot boy. Pupa boy. Pupa. Oi, Akila. When I get Akila, I wrote there. I Akila come right down. Akila come right down, boy. It is, yes, it is pupa. All right, so the answer larvae would be M. See, maggot is Jamaican word for pupa. Yeah, that's Jamaican slang right there. It's not really Jamaican slang though, but it's more popular used in Jamaica. But it's not a Jamaica slang, but it's more popular. It says little white things, let's see, like in cuts and those things. It's actually the pooper stage. Alright. So another thing for it. So M. Well, it's not really Jamaican things. It's just popular use in Jamaica, but maggot is a worldwide thing. So nothing is wrong with saying maggot, but pooper is more biologically accepted. All right. Moving on, what of the following statements about recycling is true? For 56. So 56, we're saying B is true. Recycling use of natural resources. All recycling use up natural resources. It won't no need for come down. We don't need to come down right now. You know why? Because if you have a buckle and the buckle of plastic and you recycle the buckle, how is that buckle a natural resource? If you have a styrofoam box and you recycle the styrofoam box, is the styrofoam box become natural resource? Beaten. If you have a phone and that phone is recycled, that means the phone become natural resource. Hey, hey. Well, what that come down, you know? Coming right down. It's A. Because when you recycle, it saves space. Right? Save space, guys. That is true. Next, creating a small landfill involves the following steps: piling up garbage, compacting garbage, and covering garbage with soil. That's the step in landfill. And note, they can ask you this another way. One disadvantage of using this method is that the garbage takes up less space. Disadvantage: decayed by soil bacteria, is buried and not openly visible, decays to produce explosive gases. No, man, I do 47, man. I remember 47, man. I go straight back to 47, I'm done. So we are seeing D, indeed, because methane, it produces methane and then it can be explosive. For 58, for the test, to test the presence of bacteria in water, place a sample of water in what? And you can use the process of elimination for this one if you don't know how you test water. We're seeing C for Pinky. So for testing water, you will use what we call a plate count method. That's a specific thing I really use. But because it's not really on your syllabus like that, this is the next best thing. It is actually a plate count method. Right? So sterile nutrient medium which has been set in a petri dish. C is correct. And nothing else that makes sense. Sewage can best be defined as what? Let's go, guys. Sewage okay. All right, so a sewage, according to your textbook, is human urine, feces, and wastewater collected from the home. That's the definition given by your textbook. So I would suggest use that one. That's the definition given in your textbook. Right? That's the one we'll use. Yeah. And of course we can check. But I remember that coming from a textbook. Um I remember that coming from your textbook. Sewage, 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 sewage. All right. Have you see it? That's the one they use in their textbook. They say that sewage consists of human feces, urine, household water, wastewater from some industry, and rainwater. All right. $60. What is the effect of oxygen on sewage? So we're seeing out a D. Yes, increase respiration rate for bacteria. Indeed. Now the bacteria will actually convert the urine and the urine and the urea into non-toxin or less toxic. Baby, me love me toxic. And that is that. How you guys feel about this one? For number 47? Yes, yes, I'm going to 47, man. But how you guys feel about this one? How you feel so far? This one was fairly fresh. So 47. Which of the following is not a primary symptom of asthma? That's pretty simple. That's all. If you stop, me tell you now the while, you know. Stop swat. Yeah, them are going to switch it up. So you're going to learn enough to swat. Learn more than just swatting, guys. Swatting will help, you know, but it's a short-term thing. Yes, C is right, guys. I think most of you guys would have done 2023 already. Do you have 2023 on you? You can send it to me and I'll do it. But I think most of you done 2023 already. Wouldn't you have worked 2023 paper already? I think majority of you in here would work 2023 paper already. That's no problem. No problem, lads. No problem at all. So you want me to work 2023 paper? No problem, Pinky. Do you guys, you know, really want me to work it, but do you guys really want me to work 2023 paper? Because that paper, I think everybody will have worked that already. Or you have to get some people to go up on your side. Okay. Do anybody have it? Can send it to me? Because the copy and me have it's not up to standard. I don't think I have a proper copy. Can somebody send it to my WhatsApp if you have it? A good copy? But I gotta run through it fast though. So send me a good copy, please. I think I have a copy, but I don't think it's that good. Let me. I have a copy, but I don't think that copy is 100%. I think some of the things are missing off. I don't have a good visible copy. If somebody have the copy and they want to send to my WhatsApp, please do so. They have a good copy. Copy that I have is kind of fainted. Hard to read. This is the copy I have, but it's not. Yeah, I have the booklet, but the booklet one, not the copy not nice. Copy don't nice at all. Anyway, we're gonna work with it still, but the copy not nice none at all. All right, moving on. We'll try and work with it still, but some might feel look right. See the question him kind of shaky. But anyways, we'll try and work with it. So 2023. The first question is the ability of a living organism. Ah, God, may I kill me. So the ability of a living organism to what that? To respond to changes in the environment. And the answers are irritability, movement, nutrients. So it's irritability. Next refers to, again, repeat question. Changes in the blood cell. Well, people who SWAT supposed to know that by heart. So let's go. That's SWAT. So when I'm man them with two, we know the SWAT it already. Leads by. Yeah, I mean, tell us say I told you that the copy that for 2023 isn't. I don't have a good one. So I was asking for one. All of these questions were asked already. So they're asking for this cell why it look like this. So it leads by osmosis. Number 3 is asking which organism labeled at 1. So the fish is what type of organism? Yeah, the quality in this one is not good. That's why I was asking for 1. So them give you a food chain and them ask you which one of them is the. They're asking you which one of them is the primary. Which one of them is the labeled 1? So what is the fish? So the fish would be producer, primary, secondary. So the fish would be secondary consumer. Moving on. Which of the following factors is not necessary for photosynthesis to take place? Is it water, oxygen, sunlight, or carbon dioxide? Which is not necessary for photosynthesis to take place. So B, oxygen. Oxygen is not needed for photosynthesis to take place. All right, moving on. Again, the SWAT man them know this well. Question 5. Which structure is labeled X? The structure labeled X involves the storage of fat, the production of protein, the breaking down of substances, or the packaging of substances. So 5. And 5 is pointing to the smooth the rough endoplasmic reticulum. 5 is pointing, for those who can't see, 5 is pointing to this rough endoplasmic reticulum. They're asking you the function of rough endoplasmic reticulum. The function of rough endoplasmic reticulum is to produce protein. Next. Right, question 6 is asking which of the following statement is not true about anemia? Right? Is it is caused by the presence of an extra chromosome? Right? It is caused by a lack of iron compound in the diet. It is treated by eating green vegetables. It results in manufacture of inadequate number of red blood cells. So which is not true about anemia? A, anemia is not. Anemia is not caused by presence of extra chromosome. The presence of an extra chromosome is Down syndrome. Down syndrome is the presence of an extra chromosome. 7, because we're upon pressed time. 7, which of the following are properties of enzyme? Which of the following are properties of enzyme? They mostly work on one substrate. They are not affected by temperature. They work best at a particular pH. So which one of them are properties of enzyme? They work only on one substrate. They are not affected by temperature. They work best at a particular pH. Which one of them is the odd one out there? So the odd one out, because we're not going to really wait, the odd one out would be that they are not affected by temperature. Of course, temperature and pH affects enzymes. So therefore, the answer would be properties of enzyme, that they would work best at a particular pH and they would work on one substrate. So enzyme broke down one thing. Pepsin only breaks down protein. Amylase only breaks down carbohydrate. So therefore, the answer would be B. You can't see so well, but B is the answer there. 8. Hopefully you can see 8 well. Well, no. The process of undigested food is eliminated by the body is called what? So the process of undigested food, that's egestion. Right? And we guys know that. That is egestion. Now, question 9. The layer of the tooth, which is harder than the bone. And we know that from last night. Right? Harder than the bone. That would be enamel. Right? So 9 would be A. And again, these questions are pretty much straightforward. Moving on. Which of the following types of teeth is best adapted for tearing rough pieces of food? Tearing rough pieces of food. Tearing rough pieces of food. Hi, Robin. So what is 10? Hi, Robin. You just missed the 2024 paper, Robin. That's January 2024. Before CXE sent me a chopper. The K9, as we just see, tears. But welcome in, welcome. Tears, right? 11. Which of the following is not a function of calcium? And again, we did that last night, which is not a function of calcium. Hi, Robin Budan, welcome. So calcium does not absorb. Calcium responsible for blood clotting, development of healthy teeth, development of healthy bones, but it doesn't absorb. All right. 12. In digestion, the role of the teeth is to form a bolus, allow peristalsis to occur, break down starch in the mouth, grind food to increase surface area. I think that one is pretty simple. The 12 is D, indeed, because it grinds food. Then this is another repeated question, 2020. That says that we sequence the correct match the number of structure and the function. So 2 would be the liver, and the liver, no, the stomach. 2 would be the stomach, my bad. 2 would be the stomach, and the stomach produce gastric juice. So that means it eliminates A and B. So therefore, it's the CRD. Then 1 produces bile. So this is the liver, and the liver produces bile, right? So therefore, the answer is C. And absorb soluble product, end product, that's the job of the small intestine. All right, so that would be C. So the small intestine made up of the jejun, the duodenum, the ileum, the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum, all responsible for final absorption. 14. Which of the following food best prevent constipation? Is it vegetable soup, vegetable rice and fish, fruits and vegetable salad, whole wheat bread and cheese? 14. So 14, we're talking about C, and C is fruit salad. All right. 15. Oh, this paper is horrible. So it says climbing up a mountain. Somebody have a better paper can send me, please. Climbing up a mountain, a group of hikers find that breathing becomes difficult. Why is this a case where climbing up? So climbing up, oxygen would be less oxygen. So the higher you go, the less oxygen there is. All right. Somebody please send me a paper if you can. That this paper is crap. Scrappy bad. I can't even read this. Can I read this? Step 3. So let me see if I get the paper. Because this paper is crappy. I just got a message. Hopefully it's the paper. We must see paper 2. Paper 1. Paper 1. Is this paper 2 or paper 1? This is paper 2. I want paper 1. This is paper 2. Thanks for sending me that, but that's paper 2. I actually want paper 1. All right, so follow the hard copy if you have the hard copy. Please, that the paper is bad. So I'm suggesting it says step 3 indicates the presence of what? And this is purple color observed. So if it's purple color, what would that be? So we get to okay, if it's purple color, we don't need the whole light. If it's purple color, what would it be? So if it's purple color, we don't not spend no time. Let's go run through because the paper I want to get it over and done. If it's purple color, it means that protein will be present. So therefore, the answer would be protein, wherever protein is. Next, it says, which of the following structure is not a part of the respiratory system? Them say the trachea, the nostrils, are the lungs, and the oesophagus. So the oesophagus is not a part of the respiratory system. All right, we move on. All right, this looks a little better now. Item 18 refers to the following drawing. So let me ask you where the diaphragm is. We know that already. Where is the diaphragm here? Yeah, skip through. The diaphragm would be D, right? I will do that already. Moving on. 19, equation for aerobic respiration. Again, we're looking for sugar and we're looking for oxygen, right? At the first, and this is A. Gives you carbon dioxide, water, and energy. All right. Then now we're at 20. Which of the following is the correct sequence of events of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? And again, guys, we did this last night. D, tilt the head backward, right? Then you would place the person, your mouth over the other person, pinch the nose. No, hold on. You would tilt the head, right? And then you would pinch the nose. You tilt the head, pinch the nose, and then you place your mouth, so it will be C. A 20 will be C. Remember, guys, it's not the same as the other question last night. Right? It says the sequence, so the first sequence is to tilt the head backwards. Notice no back is there. Tilt the head backwards, right? Then you pinch your nose, place your mouth over the other person and remove your mouth. So that will be C, guys. And be D. Don't be swatting, lads. Don't be swatting. Tell her last night, read through your paper. Ensure that it's all right. All right, moving on. Not spend much time. The coronary thrombosis occurs when what? All right, so coronary thrombosis, when the valves in the heart stop working, there's too much blood flowing through the heart, right? The coronary veins becomes blocked with blood clot. right? So 21, what you guys saying? So 21 is C. That's what you're saying? C is right. 21 is C. Arch becomes blocked with white blood cell. Blocked with blood clots. Sorry, I mean I say white blood cell, my bad. 22, we all know what this is. Phagocyte. Of course, you see the lobe-shaped nucleus. Right? 23. Which of the following is not transported in the plasma? So we're saying A, we're from the kidney out of the body. Excellent. 24, the double pumping of the heart allows the blood to be rich in. '24. So we're seeing 24 looking B-ish to the body. 25. The longest continuous bone in the skeleton. Pretty simple stuff. Longest bone in the skeleton is the femur. All right, so the people who get that, big up on yourself. Which group best represents the location of ball and socket, hinge, and fixed joints, respectively? So ball and socket, you're looking for things that can rotate. Your elbow can rotate, right? Your jaw can rotate. Your wrist can rotate and your shoulder can rotate. So it's either C or D. Hinge, elbow and knee, and both elbow and D is for C and D. So C and D is still in contention. And fixed, your cranium is fixed, but your jaw is not fixed as you couldn't chew. So it's 26 would be C. Beautiful. We move along nicely to 27. Which of the following is a tough, flexible, fibrous connective tissue that join two bones to form a stable joint? What do we have for 27, lads? So having D, ligament. Lads saying ligament. Indeed. 28, bones acts as levers while cartilage is with what? And cartilage is in between bones so that they don't rub together. So that would reduce friction. 29. Liam noticed his face is flush red after playing football. That means Liam is hot. So therefore his blood vessels will be trying to cool him down by dilating, making more blood flow in to cool down Liam. So therefore it will be vasodilation. If Liam was cold, it would be vasoconstriction, which is blood would his vessel will constrict and then move away. All right, so I see somebody send me the paper. So let's give me a second, guys. Let me jump on that paper. Listen, lads. It's really good stuff. I'm seeing the paper, so I'm downloading the paper. Okay, this looks like a better copy. Nice. We're seeing the paper now, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, the only drawback is that I won't be doing the answers. All of the answers we do already, you will have to fill in that when you revise. All right. Moving on. So, vasodilation. Moving on. Which label part represents sweat pores? Which of the label part represents sweat pores? So sweat pores, we're seeing, oh, people got a 32. We didn't reach 30. Anyway, do nothing still. What am to the thing? What am to the thing, boy? What am to the thing? So we are at 30 and the sweat pore. We are saying 30 is D. 30 is D. 30 is B. See sweat pore there? This is a sweat pore, lads. This is a sweat gland. This is a sweat pore. What's tree? What's tree, lads? What's tree quickly? What's tree? What's tree, lads? What's tree? What's tree? Unani swatting, boy. Lads, you have to know beyond that, lads. You have to know some stuff. You can't just be like that. You have to know. Let me show you what the skin is. Why is this moving like this? Oh. The skin, guys. Sweat gland. So the skin, sweat gland, the pore, nerve ending. And right near the ear follicle is the sebaceous gland. And this is the sebaceous layer. So this, guys, is a sebaceous gland. Moving on. 31. Which of the following substances are found in the urine of a healthy person? 31. Yes, so 31A, urine, salt, and water. Moving on to 32. Which hormone is secreted by the hormone labeled, which hormone is secreted by the organ labeled S? Again, simple stuff, lads. 32, organ labeled S. 32, S is the pancreas, and therefore the pancreas would stimulate insulin. Which organ is Z? And which organ is S? Is T. What is Z and what is T? Quickly. What is Z and what is T? That's a male reproductive system. I said organ. Z. Yes. Can kidney. Z is not kidney. Z is the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland is above the kidney. This is the kidney. K is kidney. Is the kidney. The gland above the kidney is the adrenal gland. And the adrenal gland produces adrenaline, which is a flight or fright hormone. When you're frightened, you get the extra adrenaline. Right? And T is for testes, produce sperm. And the rest of most sperm, right? That is famous for. That's simple stuff, lads. So I hope you learned that one. Adrenal gland, testes, and pancreas. Not the kidney. Remember, the adrenal gland is directly above the kidney. The adrenal gland is directly above the kidney. 33 refers to the following diagram showing a longitudinal section through the human kidney. Right? Which of the label structures consist of the loop of Henle? Oh boy. Which of these structures the loop of Henle? That. Oh boy. When I use hey, me wanna make a mistake with Uni, Well, I send me dog right now. Right now, I've come dog today. Yes, it's a male. But when I see testes, it's a male. "33. Loop of Henle. It's in the medulla. It's in the medulla of the loop of Henle. And that is right. The medulla is indeed correct. Moving on to 34. Again, which of the following actions occur to bring about accommodation in the eye? And again, we looked on this last night and we say, what is the best answer based on the situation? And 34 would be A. All right, so we'll try to wrap up this fast so we can go get ready for exam 35 refers to the following diagram of a motor neuron, which is labeled part is the axon. Which of the labeled part is the axon, guys? The axon, the axon. So you're seeing the axon is which question you guys answering? 35? Choose something and not put in the thing to it. But yes, it's C. 35 is C, if that's what you're saying. Yes. Moving on to 36. Which of the following statement about astigmatism is correct? I swatter them time I know. 36. All swatters out. 36. Let's go. Man, them said D, because astigmatism is uneven curvature. Very good. Well, if you know, uneven curvature, cornea is uneven, right? Good. 36. Images in the eye are formed and where? That's pretty soft. Imaging in eyes formed where? 37, boy. C, the retina. Nice. 38. What's the main reason for practicing family planning? Again, repeat stuff. Ensure sufficient resources for each family member. Yes. Indeed. 39 refers to the following diagram, which represents 1 month and a calendar Tanya used to chart her menstrual cycle. During which part of the cycle is she most likely to get pregnant? Again, repeat question, lads. Repeat question. So that is B. We go farmer, we got 2013. We got all over the place with past question. Moving on. And 2023, we just did 2024 a while ago, boy. So we're all over the place, boy. You just joined the live, boy. Party, which are following are true about the fallopian tube? You know, it facilitates the passage of ovum 40. You know, what's 40? Site where fertilization of the ovum occurs, produces ovum. What's 40, lads? So you're saying 40 is A. It only facilitates the passage of ovum. It doesn't produce the egg. They're saying it doesn't produce the egg. They are right. It doesn't produce the egg. All right, good. 41. Implantation occurs when the fertilized ovum. Very simple stuff. It's embedded in the uterus wall, indeed. Moving on to 42. During sexual reproduction, produces during sexual reproduction, A produces new organism that is appearing by the process of. Okay, simple stuff. 42. Again, 42. Listen, if somebody get meiosis wrong again, me I go jump off of one cliff. Look what people say meiosis. Oh, 42 is asexual. Asexual. Listen, man. May I get vexed, you know? May I get vexed? May explain that for like, may explain that this morning rough, but you see what I tell you? May explain that rough this morning. May explain that 100%. And still come back and say meiosis. Meiosis is sex. It's not, make me not understand what I mix up. Meiosis is sex cell. It can't mix up. That you cannot mixing that up. Meiosis is sex cells. Sex. Sex. Me tell you, say 2 people. Listen, me I get brawling. Them I run me off of YouTube, you know. Them I run me off of YouTube. Because 1 people can't sex. 1 somebody cannot sex. 1 somebody cannot. 1 somebody cannot. Please. Jesus. If 1 was somebody say my meiosis to asexual again, me I go jump off somewhere flat. 1 somebody cannot. Please. Jesus, there's nothing to mix up. Nothing. Not no dede. Not no dede. Jeez. Me say. Not no dede. Not even 1 thing is there. Nothing is there. Jesus. Why I get dark? No, sir. If 1 somebody say this again, I swear. Jaja. Moving on. Chromosomes are made up of what? No, sir. Only tough like a rock stone, boy. No, sir. Me want to know a one I learn at school. Them, me tell the man them boy 8 times this morning. And the man them still come back and say me on this. I swear. I have to laugh. Anyway, 43 is A, DNA. Moving on. Which are following? What is? Which of the following occurs when a zygote receives 1 extra chromosome? (44) Extra chromosome? No, extra chromosome would be Down syndrome. So it would be a chromosomal mutation. Gene mutation are when it changes. Like you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You see Master Splinter is a rat and a man. So 1 extra chromosome, that would be a gene mutation. So chromosomal mutation is what we want. Moving on. 45 refers to the following illustration of genetic engineering that is used to produce protein. Right? What's the possible disadvantage of producing useful protein this way? So plant produce tiny amount of useful protein. DNA is extracted and placed into the bacteria. Bacteria multiply and the protein is extracted in large amounts. So this is how insulin is really made, the same process. So what is the disadvantage of this process? Yeah, man, if you need to get ready, go and get ready, man. It's 15. So 40. What you man them? What you man them? 45 is D. Because use of bacteria in this process can be hazardous to health. All right. 46. Wait, this not 46. Oh. Infected person with display signs and symptoms. Which are the following signs and symptoms specified correctly? 46. I'll miss the answer, may I take it? 46. 46. 46. 46. See, you can see the shivering, but you can't see sore throat. You can see the shivering, but you can't see sore throat. That could be argued still, you know. I don't think that's a weak question. You can't see sore throat. I think that's a weak question though. I'm gonna put something to make it better. I'm gonna put something to make it better. I don't. Then could I put something to make it better? You can use the thing when I put in the back of your throat and actually look if your throat actually sore. So I guess it's the best answer for this. But I think they could have done better with that. 47. Which of the following types of immunity occurs when baby receives antibodies from its mother before birth? So that is natural passive. Excellent. Good health may be best defined as what? According to who? 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 It's a state of complete physical, social, and mental well-being. According to who? World Health Organization. If you never get it, you're lame. 49. Which of the following organisms is the causative agent for cholera? Is cholera a virus or a bacteria? I think that's pretty simple. 49, a cholera is a bacteria. 50 refers to the following diagram, right? So which stage is prevented by keeping household refuse covered properly? So this is a fly. I'm thinking it's an adult fly or adult mosquito, whatever this is. I think it's a general phase. So which phase basically work for 50? So I think that would be phase what? Okay, so B. Good. Moving on. 51. Which of the following cannot be prevented by healthy lifestyle choices? Yeah, if you start live healthy, which one of them you still gonna get? Yeah, get the one that is genetically. So I get sickle cell. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sickle cell anemia. Moving on. Which of the following symptoms cause the most injury to a person suffering from dengue fever? So 52. So 52. D. Internal hemorrhaging, and that means bleeding. So when you have dengue, you suffer internal bleeding. All right. 53. Which of the following is correct sequence for testing water for bacteria? Yeah, if you use common sense, lads. Just like I was saying about the agar, you have got to use common sense for this one. So 53, what are you saying for 53? We are saying you place the collective water in a sterile bottle, and you're saying that you pour the water into sterile agar, you're saying that you incubate the petri dish and then examine. That's what you're saying? That's exactly what you're saying, and that is correct. 54, the virus, the drugs can be used to do what? Enough time this come. 54. 54 prevent? Nah. 54 is D, control. Come on, guys, I repeat question them, man. 55. Compaction. Remember last night a man asked me what is compaction. A man, I would say packing garbage tightly. All right. So what would that prevent? That would get rid of the spaces that may have a pest. Brilliant. About 56. What's the effect of the carbon monoxide? And again, pretty simple. Guys, last night we'll be eating that up. Eating that one up. 56. 56. You're eating that one up. Eating that one up. A. 56 is A. Right? Because carbon monoxide binds with hemoglobin faster than oxygen. So therefore it will prevent oxygen intake. 56 of the following gases is produced at landfill. We answered that already. With bursting up. 57. We answered with the explosive gas. I would say it was methane. Great. 58. The process of adding a calculated amount of chemical that is effective for killing bacteria in a water treatment plant before distributing to customers. What? We drink that every day in our water, lads. Every single day in our water. C for chlorination. Again, then bring back this question again. Which of the following label indicate the process of evaporation? Same question. That literally is a repeat question. 59. Straight from the water. All right. And finally, contamination of water sources is detriment to humans because of the spread of waterborne diseases. And we know that is 60. Cholera. All right, lads. We have come to the end of our revision 2024. 2024. 2024. 2023. All right. So good luck, lads. Go ahead. Let me know how it goes. All right. Send me the paper as soon as you get it. All right. Make sure you subscribe for the results of paper 4 for today's paper. As soon as I get it, send me, and we will go through it together. All right. So guys, let's pray that you remember everything that you need to remember. All right. Best up on yourself, lads. Those who are not in the WhatsApp group and you want the information, just wait a little. Let me send the information to the WhatsApp group. Let me send the information for the WhatsApp group. So if you're new and you're just joining, please wait a bit and join the WhatsApp group to get all the information that you can probably revise in the bus or in the taxi, or if your parents driving you on the way, you can probably revise just to solidify where you need to solidify. All right. So please join the WhatsApp group. I'll send you the paper that I did today. Remember that this paper that I did, I only got this paper midway through, so you'll have to fill out from 1 to 30. All right. So join the WhatsApp group if you're new here, and we'll see you later with the answers. All right. Good luck, lads.